But Gene has a great testimony. I asked him to share. If you remember, we prayed that something would happen in his situation by Wednesday. Is that correct? I remember when we prayed it, I kind of thought, Wednesday, it's a pretty big miracle needed. But I'll let him tell you what happened here. Gene.
Thank you, Pastor. Hi. Like Pastor was saying, we operate three restaurants, and one of them is going through very difficult times. And because of that, that's making us struggle throughout the other two as well. And we didn't know what to do on this one that is going through difficult times, and we're seeking God's direction, whether we would continue to work there or sell it, or what we really had to do with that one. And many different options. I started working there again to try to get the place running again, and we saw that there wasn't the best option. We didn't know what to do really. So I put before the Lord to see if He would just give me guidance. I was praying 1 week before. I was really praying to see, hey, I know some people that know about business more than I do, and several times I go sit with them and ask them for advice and see what they have to tell me. And I realized I wasn't doing this with God. And on last Sunday, we were praying here, and the Holy Spirit convicted me with that. He said, hey, Gene, you sit with several different people every week and talk to them about business. But he also told me that he knows more about business than all of those guys together. And he actually brought to my mind that he actually made several different businesses throughout history to become very successful. And he got me a specific attention to Egypt. It's a whole country. When he blessed the whole country through the management of Joseph. So that all of that came to my mind, and I was praying on what to do on that business. First thing, God convicted me that I have to come to Him and spend time getting advice on whatever I have to do on that. And I came here when Pastor Scott invited us to pray and receive praying here. To ask God for help on these, and that was my question. I was asking Him what to do with that place. That became a big struggle for us. And we said that we would like to believe that He would give us an answer by Wednesday. And Monday I went to work. I spoke to one of the employees there that Johnny had told me even before. Say, hey, why don't you talk to this guy, Valentin, his name. And I spoke to him in the morning. They told him if he would like to own the place, I would give him a very easy way to buy it, and I would finance and help the guy out. But we didn't know if that was the right thing to do either. But by Wednesday night, when I left the restaurant, I just installed a new oven there. I was working as if I would never sell it because I didn't know if I was. And by Wednesday night, I spoke to him again, and he told me clearly he wanted, that he was ready for it, that there was kind of a dream for him and his wife. And when I got home, that I spoke to John, I said, even though it's sometimes difficult for us to realize that the answer came in such the right timing. I can't even say right, the perfect timing, because we asked for an answer by Wednesday, that we started believing that was the answer. We started working on it, and like we discussed several other times, once it's God, it seems that all the obstacles are removed from your way. Everything starts falling in place, and I believe by the middle of next week, this week, I'll be closing the deal. The whole thing is done. It was never this fast, was never this easy, and I believe that was God. even though sometimes you are afraid of taking the next step, one thing now is for sure, I know which step to take. All right, that's the testimony. Thank you.
Thank you, Gene. Let me turn this thing off.